Peace, 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 peace. Part 3, Heaven and Hell. I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. Those who haven't just watching the first time on my videos, I'm talking about heaven and hell and describing the things you do on earth here. It's going to be your heaven or your hell. And a lot of you don't want to believe that because you're institutionalized. You believe, oh, well, I'm just going to do the right thing and I'm going to heaven. Where's heaven? This is where I'm going to catch y'all out there. Not because I want to, but somebody's got to do it. Where's heaven? Only thing you can do is point in the sky and go up. Why is it up? Why is it not down? Why is it not sideways? Why is it not to the left? Why is it not to the right? But hell is described specifically by description in the Bible. The hell is in the ground, in this planet, the pit of hell. It's described to the T of molten lava, the river of flames, to the T. It's described. But heaven is not described to the T. It just tells you what somebody said when they died and they woke up and it was this bright white light and these people just took them into this bright white light. That's it? That's all heaven? But hell describes you people begging to tell you not to come down here. That is so hot that the tongue is on fire. Hell is described in the Bible. Almost to the T. But heaven ain't described in the Bible. Why heaven is not described to the T? It gives you different notions, but it ain't described to the T. Now, why is that? Why hell is described to the T? It can tell you about the river of flames, which sounds like molten lava to me. It tells you how the souls that's down there, that's constantly crying forever, because it's eternal flames, heat. Because a soul ain't supposed to die. It cannot die. But a soul's gonna burn and feel its heat, and you gonna be screaming forever. But heaven is not described in the Bible to the T. Let me tell you something. You don't know when you're born until somebody tell you. Huh? Do you know that? You don't know when you're born until somebody tell you. You don't even know your existence until somebody tell you. You don't know if you're a boy or girl until somebody tell you. You can feel your penis all you want. You can feel the vagina all you want. You don't mean that you know until somebody tell you. Oh, so if nobody spoke for 100 years, how you know you're a boy or girl? You still can hear, but nobody spoke for 100 years. How would you know? And the minute the first person decides to open their mouth and say what you are, then you start to believe. Heaven? Hell? That's how simple that is. Because you don't want to open up your third eye. You don't want to open up your chakras, if you will. You don't want to know the spiritual world. You don't want to know the true spirit that flows through all things considered. You don't want to know because you're scared. You figure you're gonna come out of balance. You feel as you're not in the frame that you're supposed to be because you're used to the religion conception that you're used to hearing. Heaven and hell is what you hear. So if I lived on the bush for 70 years and I never heard such a thing. Bush means in rainforest, one of those continents that's rainforest, or you want to call it Africa, you want to call it Australia. So all those people who lived in those continents, even in Europe, even here in the United States of America, when none of these buildings was here, and the indigenous people was already here, living off the land, they ain't never heard no hell or no heaven. Now you tell me, was that part of their conception? Was it part of their conception? I'm asking you. Because you believe this. But I'm going to tell you what's even more funny. All you religious people that do unrighteous things, every week, your mind does something evil. Say something evil. Listen to what I'm saying now. Your mind. So you figure once you go to church that Sunday or 3-4 times a week, you've been redeemed. But you repeat that same cycle again. Why are you repeating the same cycle again? Why your mind just can't stay righteous point blank? Why do you got to think of some kind of evil? Why do you got to judge somebody? Why do you got to blaspheme? Why do you got to have sex with somebody without asking your wife or your husband? Why are you lusting for someone that don't belong to you? Did you tell your wife that you be lusting? Did you tell your husband you lust? Heaven? Hell? Oh, so you want to use the words that define what you wanted to do. Because ain't none of y'all walking that fine line of righteousness on the pure essence of spirituality. We all dealing with our own mind conception of what reality really is. So you live off the fear of what our ancestors was projected in their minds and was projected in reality of the crucified, beatings, killings, burning, raping. That's injected in their goddamn DNA. Hell. So when you get yourself a pastor or a preacher, and as I talk about heaven and hell, you don't want to go to heaven and hell, and then the same preacher who tells you that, he gets busted. He gets busted cheating on his wife. And then more things come out. And the first thing you go, we have to forgive him because Jesus said so. But he's been preaching that shit to you that you'll go to hell if you ain't following the word of God. You don't know how long that preacher been having sex with women, stealing money out of the contribution of stealing money out of the treasurer. You don't know that. Using it for his own funds, or she using her own funds. You don't know if that woman sleeping with other women, men sleep with other men. You don't know how long they've been doing it until they got busted. Heaven and hell? Who you fooling with this shit? It's all here. If you're suffering, you in hell. I'm going to tell you another one. This is more simpler than the last one. You got a car, am I correct? Some of you do. Pay attention. Don't you know they change the signs on the sidewalk from time to time? And if you ain't reading the signs, your car can get picked up. Your car get picked up, the traffic picks up your car, the traffic cars picks up your car, take you to where they hold the car, right? Take it to it. Then you get up in the morning to look for your car. You can't find it. When you discover where your car's at, it's been reposted. It's been repoed. They post your car. Then you go inside and they tell you this. It's $400 to get your car out. These are the fees. You got to pay for, we had to pick your car up because it was in the wrong place where it wasn't supposed to be. Then the fees, the taxes. You got to pay $400, $200, some dollars to get your car that is parked on the street, that anything can happen on your car on the street. You got to pay them because they took your car. You know how many cars they take a goddamn day? And if you pay between $200 to $400, and every day that passes by, don't you know that goes higher? The fee goes higher? Heaven and hell? Motherfuckers created this shit. They go on looking for cars and pull them into the pit. And then you gotta go get that shit. Tickets, they write down. Somebody sat down and created this mess. Is it necessary? Nah. They created hell for you. And they wanted hell to you. You don't even know. That's hell. Because if you ain't got that money right away, where you gonna get the money to get it? You gotta let that car sit there until you get the money. They don't care. Hell, heaven. Some of you black people don't even know. You probably don't consider yourself to be black. I'm not black. I'm Indonesian. I'm not black. I'm Brazilian. I'm not black. But your ass wind up in the wrong part of this motherfucking country here in the United States of America. Oh, they gonna make you understand who you are. And then you can scream all you want. Oh, I'm not black. I'm this. They like, shut your dark ass up. Look, we can see that your ass is melanin. We don't give a damn. We're gonna make an example out of your ass. Heaven, hell, Black people, you in hell right now. You might taste hell a little bit, heaven a little bit. How many rich people got killed already? Rich people. Why Bill Cosby's son got killed? Why is Bill Cosby fucking in court dealing with this shit that he's supposed allegedly done 30, 40, 50 years ago? Huh? Look at Tiger Woods, the top of his game. No one could beat him. Huh? And all of a sudden, it's like he faded away. Don't you know in the Constitution, black people don't got no rights? And I don't know if some of you don't even know that. Some of you don't even have a clue. That's why they treat you like a savage. You didn't know that, did you? You still in hell. You dumb motherfucker. You still in, you don't even know. Because you rather go after another black man because it's easier for you to do that. You won't even touch none of them white people. You scared. I know a lot of you who don't touch white folks. They walk up and down your neighborhood. They walk around, jog through your neighborhood, and go, what you gonna do about it? Some of them will really live like that. I see it in my neighborhood. You put your head down and shit, like you scared to look at them. I know who you fucking is. That's why you sit there and you crucify your own people. So you can have some kind of satisfactory. Hell? Some of you live in hell right now. Huh? You think you're doing the righteous thing of trying to hurt your own people. Huh? You signing, look what he did. Because you think you in heaven. You thinking because the money's coming good. You ain't making no real money. Because if I take that check away, you back where you started. Don't you know that? Heaven and hell. I stop your check. Stop working. A little money you saved up. It's going to go like this. then your hell starts. Because especially most of y'all don't know what you ain't prepared to sacrifice yourself. You're not prepared to do something outrageous. You ain't prepared for that. You're not prepared to do no fucking shit like that. And our own peoples add on hell. You have more wood to the fire. Our own people do it. You're a part of the system, and you think the system's correct because you're trying to satisfy them by doing the right thing on their behalf. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You don't even know you in hell just by doing that shit. You looking at your peoples, and you got so much fucking crim tide inside your fucking blood. So much crim tide is in you. It's in you, eating your ass away. Oh, I can't stand this black ass. I wouldn't do shit for him or her. Other cultures don't think like that. When other cultures, they sit there and they look out for their people. And they put it in your fucking face when they do it. All the cultures will look out for their people in the communities, in the religious diagrams, in at the job diagrams. Other cultures will look out for their people quick, fast. The minute they come in, they sit down, they have a talk with them, and they watch how the culture slowly shift over. They don't talk to you, they talk to their own peoples. Only black American people destroy their people and keep them in hell because they thinking they're getting something better than you. Huh? They use you, man. But all of us is in the same vote. In the Constitution, you ain't got no fucking rights. Look that shit up. They'll sling your ass around to whatever the fuck they want. When they want to. And they will use you to destroy your own people. Heaven and hell. You don't have a clue. You living in it. The which one is you gonna choose? Chocolate Amun Ra. This is, I believe it's part 3, part 4, one of the parts. And I'm sounding off. I got things to do. Brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, the sun rises. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Amun. Hotep. It ain't for you to believe it. Do your research, and you're gonna find out the truth.